our teacher education departments with constitutional vision, equality, fraternity, participatory democracy, social justice. These are our values. See, this entire problem of this entire pandemic is a very complex problem. I try to uncover certain things and I want to place before you so that we all can address together. Before I enter into the public health education discourse, I just would like to speak a few words about our own status of our teacher education. Friends, when I'm thinking about a future society, I think about a society where equality prevails, where equitable distribution of wealth and income prevails, where sharing of benefits of society prevails, and safeguard of environment and people. I think a society, I always keep such kind of society in my mind, where a democratic society, equitable society with social justice prevail. For building such kind of society, what is my role? Ultimately, why I am working in my institution? What is the purpose of working in the teacher education department? My students should think tomorrow about welfare of people of the society. They should feel responsible to others. Social responsibility is a very important component of should be the education. They should go beyond individual interests. Friends, you all know today people are talking about hyper individualism. People are becoming very narrow in their approach, disowning their families. They are becoming very too narrow, individualistic in their thinking and in their lifestyles. Who is responsible for making students with such kind of frame of mind? I don't want such kind of hyper individualism. We want our students to think and address public good and common interests. They should think about people's common interest and health. And they should be morally committed to making the world a better place. And just to building, what we want, so that we can to address public health issues. Before that, what kind of teacher education departments we need, what kind of students we need for tomorrow. Friends, we need to prepare students who believe in democratic values and sensitive to diversity and plurality of social and cultural forms of life. When I'm talking about development education, friends, development education as a discipline of knowledge always talks about the, how to question inequalities in society, how to raise critical consciousness of students so that they can start questioning the economic hegemony, the cultural hegemony, whatnot, the domination. Friends, we need to build a vision of a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. Teacher education institution, as a democratic right for social transformation, that should be our, aim. When we discuss our institutions, when we stand in the corridors of our institution, when we go to a canteen, when we are in faculty rooms, when we are student meetings, everywhere we should discuss about people's welfare, people's health, and people's concerns. This kind of consciousness, this kind of discourse should happen in the institutions of learning. Friends, we need to groom intellectual practices necessarily grounded in the form of moral and ethical concerns. This is a very big job. It is not easy. When I look at the way we are responding to this pandemic situation, people are dying everywhere. There is no security. Everywhere there is uncertainty.
Alert from Google Chrome. Back to bed.
Friends, health, like education, is one important aspect of human existence. Public health. Can I share a couple of slides with our friends, sir? Is it possible? I just share one so that after this, for sharing, I have to send the document to you, sir? Or can I share directly?
Sir, you can directly share.
Just I'm thinking how to do it. It's not taking.
If not possible, then you can send it.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I could have sent before. Very sorry for the interrupting. Sir, I just sent it.
Okay, sir.
Have you received, sir?
WhatsApp किया sir, email?
Email किया.
Email. Okay.
Friends, somewhere, our curriculum, we are not able to connect with people. This we need to think about today. If such a serious situation, when we are not able to respond to it, then something wrong with our curriculum, our institutions of learning. This is what, I would like to place before you. How to do that, how to connect with people. This is the most important aspect of it. We have become very conventional in our thinking. We are obsessed with our disciplines, so-called disciplines of knowledges. Always we think about how to teach, blah, blah, blah. But that is not the whole. There is something else. We need to go beyond. Share, discuss with you some of the concerns related to this.
So just a minute, we are downloading it.
Yes, sir. Thanks. Can I start speaking also, sir? No,
Yes,
right
sir. Okay.
now, is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Friends, I'm sorry for these technical issues, but if you look at it, the entire world, we all know that this world is a globalized world today. And in this globalized world, things are happening in a different way. I just give an example what is happening. Yeah. Can I go to the slide? Or before the slide, just I want to, you can, no, don't run the slide. Please don't turn the side. Yeah. This entire globalization, one friend of mine has given an example. You all know a story, long back story about a English princess. An SMS was received, I quote, an English princess with an Egyptian boyfriend crashes in a French tunnel, driving a German car with a Dutch engine, driven by a Belgian who was high on Scotch whiskey, followed closely by Italian paparazzi on Japanese motorcycles. He is treated by an American doctor using Brazilian medicines, unfortunately dies, unquote. Friends, this message was created